Welcome back everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to do a fast and easy meal prep. In this video, I'm going to show you all the different types of foods that I consume. Also show you how to keep track of all your nutrients using MyFitnessPal. My target nutrients are 190 grams of protein, about 575 grams of carbohydrates, and about 60 grams of fat. So let's go ahead and begin. First, I'm going to use 2 cups of oats. Oats are gluten-free whole grain, and they're also a great source of iron and fiber. 1 cup of strawberries. Strawberries are extremely high in vitamin C, which is great for the immune system. 1 banana. Banana has tons of micronutrients like magnesium, which helps with the muscle contraction, relaxation, and as well as protein synthesis. 1 scoop of clean green protein. Clean green protein is a superfood as well, which is higher than kale, spirulina, spinach, and also moringa. Now I'm going to use my Vitamix and blend everything together with water to make this my first meal for my meal prep. My macronutrients for the smoothie is 42 grams of protein, 159 grams of carbohydrates, and about 13 grams of fat. Now the rest of the foods I will be using to finish up this meal prep will be tofu, black beans, pre-cooked brown rice, quinoa, and broccoli. All of these products are high in protein, has tons of amino acids, and is very inexpensive to save a lot of money. So what I'm going to cook first is some quinoa. It's the longest food that I have that's going to take a long time to cook. And what I'm going to use is this rice cooker. So I definitely recommend to get a rice cooker, because with the rice cooker, only thing you have to do is put your quinoa in, rinse it out, then you pour some purified water inside the quinoa, and then put it on cook. Once it cooks, the rice cooker will do it itself. So it's really good equipment to definitely have. So let's go ahead and prep that. So what I usually do is I use the pan that comes inside the rice cooker, and then open this up. I'll just go ahead and pour the whole bag in there, because when you pour the whole bag in there, it's just a lot easier to count. And then especially if you're on a lot of high calories like myself, doing like a high carb diet, you definitely want to already have some carbohydrates like quinoa and brown rice already pre-cooked. It's just going to make things a lot faster. Alright, so I'm done rinsing out my quinoa, so I'm going to go ahead and put it into the rice cooker at about 4 or 5 cups of water. The measurement is already inside the pan, so that makes it a lot easier. The measurements is already there. So let's go ahead and put that on the cooker, and then go ahead and start on the other meals. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and cook the tofu. The tofu has a lot of protein in it. This one has about 70 grams of protein, this particular one here. There's other tofus that's out there that probably ranges between 40 all the way up to 70, but this particular one is 70. So we're going to cut this in half, because all the other ingredients that we do have has a lot of protein. Same like the black beans that we have is really high in protein, and the same thing with the rice and broccoli. There's a little bit of protein in that. So when it comes to protein, especially being on a plant-based diet, it's really having an abundance of different types of food. Even the quinoa that we're cooking now has a lot of protein in it too. Now when it comes to seasoning, you can use any type of seasonings that you desire. Now what I personally use is I use a little bit of liquid aminos, give it a little bit of some flavor, some onion powder, some nutritional yeast. Alright, nutritional yeast is really good because this is where you're going to get all your B vitamins from. That's one thing that a lot of people say when it comes to being on a plant-based diet, is where do you get your vitamin B12? Mostly you're going to get most of your vitamin B12 through fortified foods, and this is how it looks like. So we're going to also add that into the tofu. Alright, so next is the black beans, okay? Black beans are really good. Obviously there's a lot of fiber in it, and like I said before, a lot of protein. So let's go ahead and wash these cans off. And we're also going to go ahead and drain them just a little bit. We don't want to drain all the water out, because there is a lot of nutrients in it, but we don't want to make it too watery when we're about to cook it. Alright, so black beans are ready to go. I already have my pot right here. Just gonna go ahead and pour everything into the pot, just like that. And then I'm gonna put it right on the burner, cover it, put on about like low medium heat, and then let it cook. Now while the tofu is already cooking, and since it's been warming up a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this soap in. I'm just gonna throw the whole bag in with the tofu, but I'm gonna separate it. Since this is a really big pot, it has a lot of room in it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get ready for that meal prep. So this is where I do all my measurements. I use this application called MyFitnessPal. Now there's two different types of versions. There's a paid version and the free version. Now I usually use the free version on this one because I already have my macronutrients already presetted. So what I do is right here, when you start, you're going to see this screen right here. Now, if you just first downloaded MyFitnessPal, you probably have to go through some prompts first to fill out before you can get to the screen. Just go ahead, fill out those prompts, but once you get to the screen, this is where you can do all your measurements. So I went ahead and already made all the food. And to tell you the truth, I already did this before I started this video, but I'm going to show you what I did so I can go ahead and hit those numbers that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Now, as you see right here where it says recent, the more you use this application, it's going to save all the food that you use. You know what I'm saying? Which makes it a lot easier. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type everything in like I didn't use the app before. So, for example, for the smoothie that I made, I had different types of ingredients like a clean green protein, right? So I'm going to go ahead and type that in, clean green protein, and I'm going to go ahead and tap on it. Now right here you're going to see like all the nutrients that says right here, and then how many scoops, and it's already set up as 1 scoop, so I already put that in. So I'm going to press OK. Now I want to go ahead and add in a banana because I had 1 banana, right? 1 medium banana right there. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead, type in, what else did I have? The strawberries. So I had 1 cup of strawberries. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put in strawberries. Oh, forgot the R. All right, 1 cup of strawberries. There you go. Plug that in. And then whatever you see that, you know, let's say you didn't have any type of food, you could always scan it, you know. For example, like the 2 cups of oats. So let's go ahead and not plug that in. I'm going to go ahead and scan it like I said, if this was like the first time. So if I had the oats and they weren't even in, so what I'm going to do is right here where you see the barcode, I want to tap on that. As you see, the little screen right now is ready for scanning. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and grab the oats. This was the oats that I was using right here. So what I'm going to do is turn it to the barcode, right? Now I'm going to match that. Instantly, it's going to show the nutrients of the oats. All right, so it shows right here that 1 serving is a 1/2 cup, right? So I had 2 cups, so that would be 4 servings. Okay, I want to press OK and then press that. Now that's pretty much all the ingredients I had for the smoothie. And if we look, if you want to check out nutrients right here, it's going to go ahead and show you. Probably in your default setting, it might look like this. For me, it's easier to read it where it says nutrients. Some people like using the bar graph right here. You know, not the bar graph, but the pie graph. They like using the pie graph and seeing the nutrients at the bottom right here. But I just like using the nutrients. I like using the bar graph. It's just a lot easier to read. And what I really focus on is the macronutrients, like the protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now, at 42 grams of protein, about 159 grams of carbohydrates, about 13 grams of fat. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add all the other foods that I already had in there. All right, so since I already showed you how it looked like when you scan a product, I'm not going to go ahead and continue to do that since I already showed you how to do everything else. So what I'm going to do is already go to my preset settings. So right here for rice, I want to go ahead and put 4 cups of rice. All right, so that's right here. It's already preset because I already did this before I made this video. So I want to go ahead and put it in. So I had about 4 cups of rice. Oh, let me delete that. So this is a great way of making mistakes. Let me delete that. Actually, let me edit it because actually it is, oh, we gotta, here you go. Actually, it's 2 cups of rice. All right. We're gonna add about 4 cups of quinoa because we made some quinoa. So type that in. Right here. Bam. Then we're going to go ahead and add in black beans. Now with the black beans, we're doing 2 cans, all right? So I'm just going to go ahead and do that twice, all right? I want to put in the black beans twice. And like I said, it's already presetted. It says 1 serving size is ½ a cup. The whole can equals up about 3½ servings. So since this is already preset, I'm just going to type that in twice for 2 cans to make it simple. Then after that, I want to add in the tofu. And like I said, we use only half. So the whole tofu block is about 5½ servings. So we're just going to bring that down to 2½. All right. Well, actually 3. Let's do 3½. Because it wasn't a complete half chop. It was a little bit more than that. So we're going to go ahead and put that in for the cook. Now this is where we're at in the nutrition. We're looking at right now at our protein at 182 grams, our carbohydrates at 552, and our fats at 56. Now the only thing we're missing is our broccoli, so we're going to go ahead and put in our broccoli. Now 1 cup, we're going to put in about, let's see, where's our broccoli? Here it is. And let's see how many cups. I want to go ahead and say about 3 cups. All right, 3 cups of broccoli. This is where our nutrients are at. All right, let's do 4 cups of broccoli, because we want to try to get the carbohydrates a little bit more. That looks a lot better. So our protein is exactly at 190 grams. Then we have about 568 grams of carbohydrates and about 56 grams of fat. So we're pretty much dialed in, you know, we're pretty much dialed in with our carbohydrates, our fats, and our proteins. So let's go ahead and measure that in.
This is how I meal prep, and as you can see, I was able to make 5 delicious meals out of everything I made. If you like this video, please like and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for more new videos every week. Also comment down below if you would like to see more meal prep videos.
Alright everyone, so thank you for watching this video. I hope everyone learned a lot from it. But this is what I usually do for my meal prep. I usually just go ahead and prep up that. I do have different macronutrients throughout the week, but that will be for other videos to come. Well, with that said, always remember, be vegan, live life, fit forever. Peace out, you guys.